I thought that was for a night or an afternoon when the Chiefs were playing. I thought that was a really good turnout, and just appreciate everybody's support. Obviously, we've struggled with Arkansas. I felt like we had a really good game plan. I thought, that first half, we talked a lot about just preparing for them, their ability to score on three different levels with their threes and around the rim, and then that free throw line, and we had to. We couldn't allow all three, and I felt like in that first half we did a really nice job, just really creating some space at the rim, not letting those ticky-tack fouls add up. And in the second half, I felt like, that was a big difference for them, their ability to score at the rim from the free throw line, and obviously their threes. I thought we looked a little fatigued out there today. Didn't make the 50-50 plays the way that we had been pretty consistently, and we'll just go back and watch film and evaluate, and hopefully this week will be a good week for our players to rest and recover mentally and physically, and then we got to roll up our sleeves and go back to work next week.
Questions? Coach Ashton Judd led your team with scoring tonight. What do you think specifically for her was key to keep her going in this one?
Yeah, I think, she's a young lady that maybe didn't feel like she had been playing at the level she's capable of, and just kind of went through a rough stretch there. And so I would just credit her on just mentally staying the course and continuing to fight and battle through, a little bit of a stretch where she wasn't shooting the ball particularly well. But I thought she played, she played with some physicality and confidence, and I thought was really aggressive offensively.
Coach, from your perspective, what do you think allowed Arkansas to pull away in that fourth quarter?
Yeah, I think, just that they were able to knock down shots we weren't. I thought they had some big shots on just some momentum changers, like we'd get a stop, but then we'd miss, and they'd come back down and hit a big shot. Obviously, Saylor got hot, shot the best she's shot it in a while. She's got such deep range. She's a hard guard. She's able to create off the bounce, can post up, but obviously has really good range. This was a special night for her. Obviously, that doesn't happen too often, but just found her rhythm, got confident, and knocked him down.
So specifically, Arkansas was able to stress that three-point defense. How do you think they were able to attack your zone so well?
Well, we didn't play a lot of zone. We mostly played man. We got in some foul trouble and felt like off some timeout situations, we just felt like they were probably prepping for a man, and so just, game changes. But, I think the biggest thing is not only in the third quarter, but also in the fourth quarter, their ability to just get downhill on us, get some and ones, and then also obviously there's a couple possessions where we had some overhelp and gave up some good rhythm threes. I remember a play, it might have been in the third quarter. We got a rebound and they just were so aggressive coming after the rebound. Ended up being their ball. Just made some really good hustle, gritty plays.
With how well your team has shot the ball from the three-point this year, was the game like in any way, especially in the first half with how back and forth it was were you fairly comfortable with how it was trending, especially going into the fourth quarter?
I thought, yeah, but it's a 40-minute game, and I thought we hit some big shots. I thought they hit some big shots. We missed some tough shots. They missed some tough shots. I mean, I didn't love our spacing offensively all night, to be honest with you. I just felt like our spacing got compromised a little bit. We wanted to make them guard multiple options, and I felt like with every screening action, we got a little bit closer together and didn't maintain that spacing. So I'll have to go back and watch film and see, what things that we can tweak and help our players be better in those situations.
Robin, so you guys had the advantage, obviously, in the turnover column, being able to force two more for them, but they were able to rack up significantly more points off of the turnovers. What do you think went into that?
Again, I don't want to just talk to talk. I'll have to go back and look. Live ball turnovers, transition D is really hard to guard. You're not putting yourself in that position, and I don't want to take anything away from Arkansas, but I do feel like there were several of those turnovers that they're not a team that's going to guard you like some teams in the SEC. I mean, they're assignment correct and they guard hard in the half court, but I felt like some of those were self-inflicted. But I'll be honest with you, I'll have to go back and watch film.
Mama, you guys weren't able to get some great looks at the rim. What do you think went wrong on that aspect of the game?
I feel like they did a great job getting back in transition. They didn't want us to run because they know that's where we get our points. So it was kind of difficult trying to get to the paint because they were really assignment correct, as Coach P said. So that made it more difficult.
Coach, Abby Fight, 30 minutes off the bench. What did you like from her today?
I just felt like she had the ability to stretch the floor a little bit for us. I just feel like, just her grittiness, her toughness. She's somebody that's had a lot of minutes for us. It varies game to game, but we just felt like she's another weapon for us offensively that can really maybe cause some matchup problems.
Hayley, you were going up against a tough matchup in Sailor over there. It was a very competitive game. What's it like to play against someone who plays with that much confidence?
I mean, her defense just not leaving me, it's kind of tough, but I just tried to be the best willing screener I could and create for other people. Obviously, pretty frustrated with the defensive job, just her getting up that many three-point shots, but another opportunity at them down the road.
You guys had that interaction in the last minute. What was that like? What was going on in that moment for you?
There was nothing really there.
We'll take one or two more if you guys have. All right.
All right, thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.